Hello everyone, welcome back to my course Web3 Hacking with Python. So in this video we are going for the monitoring and reverse engineering stuff. So this is a part 1 video for that. And what we do in the previous video, I'm going to recap that I'm using the Ethernet network to connect and try to get the transaction count, latest transaction count, and I'm going to go move further. So what I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to use the monitoring things. So first thing I'm choose the method in here. So I'm going to choose a method and I'm trying to monitoring that this specific method to monitoring the all transaction log happening in the EDA scan network. So I'm going to choose the approve function. So if transaction is approved, so I'm going to choose this transaction in here. You can choose anything, it's okay. So I open the transaction, is success, is already approved 44 hours ago. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to click here, show more, and you can see in the input data is approve function. So this is the method ID, it's the bytecode of approved data. So I'm copy this code, this bytecode in here, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to the programming code in here. So this is the first thing is we're going to set up. So import the web3 and connect with the blockchain using infora, and I'm also doing like the block latest block to get and also count how many latest transaction here just like previous one. And I'm going to monitoring the approve function in here. So approve function, approve function for I'm using the for loop and if condition. So it's just like normal Python code, but in here is where I'm saving the value in web3 dot get transaction, and get transaction function I'm using. So I get the transaction and from the network, and I want those transaction in hash format. So I'm converted into two hash functions and transaction and put the transaction in here. And I'm going to decode the input string to hash to hash code here. So I save the input data in here and I paste the function bytecode in here, and I'm going to print that the bytecode and the transaction in the transaction record. The bytecode is it, and they showing the transaction record in here. So let's run the code. So let's check the transaction is correct or not. Just copy it and I'm going to stop it here. So if you let go, they just show an all transaction using the proof function. So I'm copy the transaction record and paste it in here. So you can see it's just happened in 25 seconds ago. So latest one transaction, and also using the proof. So this is a transaction hash, and the transaction happened from this, and this one is a key token, this one to this one from 10 to here. So you can monitoring every day of it. So if you use other transaction like transfer, you just need to change the code in here. So they're showing all transfer transaction records. So just here's another input data, but you need to convert the bytecode into transfer function. There's a transfer, copy, and just use any web tools to convert it into it. But in the future video I'm going to show you how you can decode and encode it into bytecode and everything stuff. Don't worry about that. So in this video I'm going to show you how you can monitoring the exact functions or exact method of the transaction record and try to monitoring all those things. So in this video is around for that. and see you next video. Bye bye.